Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Steve. This is my wife, Lindsay, and today we're going to be reacting to the Eurotunnel. Now, I did a reaction to the channel tunnel probably about a month and a half ago or so. Unfortunately, Lindsay wasn't with me on that video, so I'm guessing Lindsay probably doesn't know a lot about the channel tunnel. Do you know anything about the channel tunnel other than maybe the few things that I told you about it from when I did that video originally?
No, just that it connects the UK and Europe.
Yeah, basically it is a long tunnel that goes under the English Channel.
Okay.
And it connects England with France. And so from basically that is, the connection that basically people can drive their cars basically to France. But technically, this is the interesting part that I didn't understand at first when I was learning about the Channel Tunnel, is that you actually can't just drive your car through. I thought, people just drove their car through. What they're actually doing is somehow they're actually driving their cars onto trains, and then those trains are taking them through the Channel Tunnel.
That's probably safer.
It probably is, because
you wouldn't have accidents.
You've got one, conductor or two conductors taking a bunch of people at once. But I just thought it was fascinating. I've never done anything like that myself. I've never drove a car onto a train. I was surprised to hear they did that.
We drove through the Chesapeake Bay Tunnel.
And so that's originally what I thought it was. But when I learned how long this was, it's amazing to think that this was built. Matter of fact, because she doesn't know anything about the Channel Tunnel, I want to go and show her just briefly what the Channel Tunnel is, like on Wikipedia or something. Okay. So let's just go and check that out so you'll kind of get a better feel for what we're going to be looking at here. Basically, guys, I wanted to check this out so that we could kind of see how you guys get your cars onto a train and then go through. That's just so interesting to me. All right, so basically, as you see here, it is 31 miles long.
What?
Undersea. This thing, I forgot how far, I might say here, at the lowest point, it is 246 feet below the seabed.
I don't know.
When you are riding on this train with your car, I guess, or when you're in the Channel Tunnel, we'll say, you are not only under the water, you're under the ground under the water, that far.
I'd rather be under the ground under the water than under the water.
377 feet below sea level.
I could do it if I didn't think about it.
The speed limit for trains is 99 miles per hour.
What? And how long does it take?
I don't know exactly. I think hopefully we'll figure that out in this little video.
Wow.
But yeah, this is built in 94. It took a while. They had started this, they started the plans for it many, many years before. But yeah, as you can see, basically, UK started on one side, France started on the other side, and then they met in the middle. And I got to see in that video a brief clip of where they actually traded flags with each other.
Aww.
And it was just a really cool moment. You think about it, you're under the ground for this whole time, and then all of a sudden you break through this wall and you see someone come from an entire different country meeting you under the sea. That's wild, right?
Yeah.
That's so wild, but very fascinating. I mean, imagine going into this tunnel here, knowing that you're going to be under the ground, under the sea for, 30 odd miles or so. It's someone with claustrophobia's nightmare.
Yeah. And I don't like the ocean. So
I think it would be a very interesting experience, but
I would probably do it, but I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, but basically, but I remember this was in the last time plans were proposed as early as 1802. I don't know how in the world they were planning on doing that in 1802, but yeah. But anyway, so basically that's the gist of it. From what I understand, the video I did mostly covered the history and how it was built and whatever. And it covered the very brief basics of understanding people didn't just drive through. And I understand that people take their cars through on trains, and I understand that people, I think they ride a passenger train as well through, so you don't need to take your car. Well, I know that they can do that as well. But I think that's two separate lines. But in the middle, they do have I guess it's an emergency shaft to where it's a tunnel that you can technically drive through. It's a road. And so like, you know, in the case of emergency vehicles and stuff can get there. And then they have like every so often they have like these cross section tubes or whatever that if something happened to a train and you're 15 miles in, there's probably somewhere semi close that you can get to the emergency shaft.
Well, that's good.
So yeah, so you're not just like, oh my goodness, I'm stuck under there and there's no way for a car to come or an emergency vehicle to get me. Yeah. So that's good to know. But anyways, guys, I guess let's go ahead and get back to the video we're going to check out. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and check this out, how someone actually drives their vehicle basically through the Channel Tunnel in a way. Gets from the UK to France or France to the UK. There we go.
How do they know when to go?
I don't know. I thought this was going to turn green or something, but... Okay, this is crazy.
Freaky.
Yeah, that would be really freaky.
It's like a parking garage, but
a train.
Ooh, I don't know if I could do that. I think I would like hit this.
That does look like a shark. Imagine if you have a really big vehicle.
Yeah. Okay, so is this a conveyor or are they driving like a road? Looks like they're driving on it.
Yeah, it looks like I'm sure they're driving. That's crazy. So you just keep on driving till you get to, well, I guess where everybody else has stopped, and then you get in a line, and then you basically go under the sea for 30 miles.
It seems like it would take a really long time for everyone to load on and like.
Yeah, I bet it does. So you're probably going to be under here a little bit. Look at the time here. And I'm guessing this has got to be fast forwarded because it's only 50.
Yeah, there's no way from start to finish.
Yeah, and so I'm guessing that they're going to like fast forward through part of this or something, or speed it up.
Also, my question is, you know how like
bathroom.
What?
I think that's what it looked like.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean they'd have to.
My question is, do you know how like you're not supposed to park inside a garage and leave your car running?
Oh, that's true. Must be good at ventilation.
It would have to be.
I'm guessing they got to cut their car off once they get in, but right now,
I'm just the exhaust fumes.
Yeah, all these. This is crazy, man. It's interesting how all the trains are just open like this. All right, so they're at the. Okay, that door is closed. They got to have good ventilation, I guess. In 7:05. So I'm guessing now this is probably just sitting here and. All right. So yeah, like they're just sitting here. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think we're about to see. All right. So 7:05 roughly they got on here, right? All right. So I'm gonna fast forward to where it looks like 7:54.
No,
so what is that? That's okay. So that's
moving until.
So that's about
almost an hour.
From the time he got on. It's about 50 minutes. So they probably had to continue waiting for people to load and whatnot, and then they took off. And it said they go at 99 miles per hour. It's about 35 miles. So we're probably talking about them actually traveling about 35 miles. I mean, 35 minutes or so. I'm guessing that's what it probably is.
Wait, so you're saying it's already gone through the tunnel?
Yeah, because you could see. That's why I stopped here because I could see them. The light started to change.
Oh.
Look at the gate.
Oh.
The gate's opening up.
That's not too bad then.
Nah, man. And what a convenient way to take your car from the UK to Europe.
I just don't understand how
or vice versa.
Quick.
Or take your car from France to UK. What do you mean?
Just like the amount, wouldn't it take at least that long to get everyone on?
I'm guessing that behind them was a whole line of cars following them. And so one after the other, they just got on.
As long as everyone's going.
That's probably what it was. That first car is the first car in line. And so basically, this car right here, his first car line, he was second. And then behind them, when they started going to load, there was probably like 20 cars or how many ever fit on this thing. That is wild. So I'm guessing this probably goes to a bathroom or some things too.
I was envisioning like a really long train, so I guess maybe they're little ones.
It's not very, this is pretty long.
Oh.
All right. So that's
Oh.
That's wild, man.
That is really strange. Do you have to have a passport?
Oh, well, I don't know. The UK was part of the European Union at one point, but now I'm guessing they're still like, they probably don't. I'm guessing.
So you can
let us know in the comments.
Countries and not have to have a passport.
I'm guessing for them they probably don't, and I'm guessing the same for people coming from most of European countries probably don't, especially France. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let us know in the comments, guys. Do you need passports, whether you're France or the UK, to travel back and forth to each other's country?
Wouldn't you kind of want your passport stamped though? I mean, if you do it all the time, maybe not.
Yeah, we used to enjoy getting those when we were traveling around Asia. That was fun, always seeing what the stamps and stuff look like. But this was interesting.
Yeah.
I do have another quick video that I want to look at because I think it's the Eurotunnel, but it's with a big like bus. And so I kind of wanted to see because that
for passengers that don't have cars.
Yeah, because I'm guessing like buses probably do this too. I'm guessing, right?
Cool.
All right, because this says crossing the English Channel, and from what I understand, this is basically going to be them doing the same thing but with a bus somehow, which makes no sense.
The height clearance didn't look like it would accommodate a bus.
It barely looked like it would accommodate the small car. So I'm wondering, do you guys have different train cars for like bigger vehicles?
They must. I mean,
if you're going to cross the English Channel in this way, you would think they would have to, because there's always going to be bigger vehicles. And so I just want to, we'll probably just fast forward through this a little bit and not do the, I just want to see this.
oh,
Look at that, dude. That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's insane, man.
It's barely fitting though. Like it's not that.
Wow. That's wild. All right, here's the first person experience here.
Wow.
Okay, now just watch it.
Imagine the bus driver trying to drive this thing into there.
I couldn't.
That's wild. So yeah, it's the same thing. It must be a different car. Let us know in the comments, guys. So do you have different height train cars for each individual train? I mean, for each individual type of vehicle?
I mean, they must. Wow.
So he went in and then, hold on. It's not going to show us that.
Okay,
Wait.
is it closing behind?
It had to. He couldn't have it had to close behind. So. Oh, okay. That's what happens. These doors somehow come close, and then you got the little gate that closes behind it.
I like that.
So basically each individual car then closes down its doors on either side.
On this one, the other one didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like that's safer.
Yeah, it probably is. Wow. All right, guys. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, guys. Have you crossed the English Channel on the Euro train with your car or on a bus or some other vehicle? How did you like it? Did it make you feel kind of claustrophobic a little bit, or could you get out and walk around and whatnot?
I'm sure to you guys this isn't, I mean, you're used to it, so it's probably not
right. A lot of people
big a deal.
No, but to us, this is something, we've never even known about. I didn't even know about it at all until recently, and this is first she's hearing about it. So, but yeah, you got anything you want to add before we go?
It's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
I would like to have that ability to. They should make one between here and Ireland or the UK.
Yeah. I heard. I think this plan might be scrapped right now, but I had heard that they were planning on making some sort of bridge from mainland Great Britain to Ireland.
That makes sense.
That would have been an insane. That would have been an insane bridge. Can you imagine crossing? I don't even know how long that is.
Like,
far
why
that is.
wouldn't they just do another tunnel?
Well, I'm sure it's cost a lot of money and a lot of manpower to do. And
That's true, and it's like one country versus all of Europe.
And the English Channel, that's hard. That'd be hard enough to tunnel under. Can you imagine tunneling under the Irish Sea or whatever? True. I don't know how wide that is, but I'm guessing it's quite a bit wider than the English Channel. Let us know in the comments, guys. That's something I need to look into as well. But one more thing. The Channel Tunnel is also called the Chunnel, which makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
But you got anything you want to add before we go?
No.
All right, guys. Let us know if there's anything else about the Channel Tunnel that we should look into, like this. Thought this was really fascinating. Like I said, never seen anything quite like this before.
No.
Never even would have thought before learning about the Channel Tunnel that people would actually drive their cars onto trains that didn't carry them. But it really is a smart way to travel. And like she said earlier, it's definitely it seems like it would be a much safer way because you don't have every single individual
all the
possibly making mistakes,
people getting in accidents
in a tunnel, traveling 60, 70 miles per hour through a tunnel versus just one train traveling at 99 miles per hour, getting you there quicker, safer. And so it makes a lot of sense. But thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey to discover our British and Irish ancestry. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.